A long time ago, there lived a young man named Eliezer, whose job it was to work the field for his father. But Eliezer dreamt of more.
Eliezer, what are you doing?
Just shoveling.
Eliezer, are you reading again? How many times do I have to say it? There's
No time to study when there's work to be done in the field. But Dad, I gotta tell you, reading about the Jewish people, learning about it, it's really all I want to do. I don't want to shovel this stuff.
Eliezer, you? A student? Ha! You're not a student. We don't read books. We work in the field. We shovel. I worked in the field. My father worked in the field, and his father worked in the field.
Worked in the field?
Yes, worked in the field. Our last name is Fieldsman.
Isn't there more? Isn't there more than just working in the field? Isn't there more?
Eliezer, this yearning will pass. Now, if you look at the field, there is plenty of work to be done. But back to work.
The next day, Eliezer made a decision. He was no longer going to wait for his father's approval to study Torah. He left behind nothing but a note.
Eliezer!
Dear Father, as hard as it is to write this, I've decided to seek out Rabbi Yochanan for my education. I hope you can one day see the value of a Jewish education too. Also, can you check to see if I left my bathroom light on? I sort of left in a hurry. Your son, Eliezer.
Soon, Eliezer arrived in the town of Yavne, where he hoped the rabbi would teach him Torah.
Made it to
Can I help you?
Rabbi Yochanan.
Yes.
I'm Eliezer.
Great.
I've traveled a long way to study with you. I'm a great student.
Ah, great student?
Yeah.
Well, class is full.
Oh my gosh, but I really want to study with you.
I'm sorry, class is full. Listen, if you're a great student, here's what you're going to do. You're going to stand on one leg. Great. Everything else is commentary. You're doing wonderful. I gotta go. My daughter's got a piano recital in Loveland. I gotta beat traffic.
What? No!
Eliezer waited and waited and waited, and after waiting some more, Rabbi Yochanan finally returned.
You're still here?
Well, yes, I am. I've been waiting a while, but I just want to tell you that all I want to do is study with you. I may not be a good student, but I just want to study with you.
Well, how you doing? Have you eaten breakfast? You look a little thin.
I haven't eaten in a long time, but I have nowhere to go.
Well, like I said, class is full, but my breakfasts are free.
Really?
Yeah.
You are so kind.
So why don't you come inside with me?
Okay.
We're gonna study and we eat together. I hope
Awesome.
you like donuts.
Awesome. Donuts.
What began as breakfast became something more. Over the next 3 years, Eliezer learned of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He studied Shabbat, Sukkot, and Passover. And pretty soon, Eliezer was a great student. But there was still one thing that he had to make right.
Eliezer, after all these years and you've still never invited your father to Yavna, I really think he should hear you speak.
Oh, thank you, Rabbi Yochanan. Thank you for all you've done for me over these years. I've learned so much. But I'm afraid he won't approve. He won't approve of how we've learned together, how you've taught me, how seriously I've taken my studies, and how much I've grown spiritually.
Well, there's a story from a village not far from here about a family of milkmen. But the oldest son, he wanted to be a butcher. And the family, they only had one cow.
How does it end, Rabbi?
I honestly can't remember. But here's the most important part. I think you should make amends with your father. I think you should invite him here. Because what's the point of knowledge if you have no one to share it with?
Thank you all for coming to listen to my first teaching that I've ever done. Thank you, Rabbi Yochanan, for inviting me to share these words. It's my honor to explain this week's Torah portion about blessing and curse and life and death and how to treat your...
It's okay, Rabbi. You got this. Please continue.
How to treat your family and making very good choices.
As Eliezer shared his knowledge, everyone in the room listened. But none more than his father, who had never smiled more in all his years.
Each of us happy, and that will allow us to go into the next year with fullness and goodness. Amen. Father.
Yes, hi.
I'm surprised to see you here. Thank you for coming.
It's so wonderful to be here.
I assume you want to tell me how angry you are with me?
No, the contrary. I couldn't be more proud of you. You have turned into a Torah scholar, a rabbi, and a true mensch. I couldn't be more happy and proud of my son.
Wow, thank you so much. Maybe sometime I could come back home and share my wisdom, the lessons of Torah.
Rabbi Eliezer, who had been a poor student for so long, felt rich to have made his father so happy.
Selfie.
And his father felt rich to have his son again.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful visit from almost 2,000 years ago from Hyrcanus, his son Eliezer, and their Rabbi Yochanan. There's so many lessons to be drawn from this story. One about forgiveness, one about love and family. And the third and core piece is about the value of education and the yearning for learning and growing together. And this year at Temple, our theme is about just that. We are offering a program called Shalom University, in which you can earn certificates in many different areas. Your family received, just about a month ago, a catalog with all the programs, and your whole family together can earn what we call a BFA, a Bachelor of Family Appreciation, where together, all of you can say, learning is important to us, being together is important to us, earning a certificate that marks that we have done something significant and special is something that will live with you for the rest of your lives. And here's the deal. Whether we are virtual or whether in person, you can participate in everything and anything that you want. So, boys and girls, I want you to really encourage your parents to participate in Shalom University with you, or you can do it on your own as well. But together is the way it happens, the very best, just like Hyrcanus and his son Eliezer, as they came together to learn about their faith, about their Judaism, and about how to make this year the best year of their lives.